Alright guys, today we're going to be going ahead and looking at the top 10 budget cornerbacks in a Madden 19 Ultimate Team. Now, starting off right away, we're going to start off with a gold card, and then we're going to go all to base elites. Now, I was kind of deciding if I want to do golds or base elites. I knew a lot of people were going to complain at me saying, don't do gold cards, base elites are cheap anyway, they're like 1 or 2K day one. Just go with base elites because they have better stats, at the same time they're all very, very good budget players. So I wanted to go ahead and pass the question to you. Do you want me to do base elites, just base elites in these top 5 series, or do you want me to try to include some gold cards like this guy right here, Fabian Morillo, however you say his name, who actually has some pretty good stats for a gold card. 87 speed, obviously can go ahead, you can put him in a slot cornerback, and he's going to cover that drag route, he's going to cover a slant route, and he's going to go one-on-one with whoever you're playing against, fastest receiver. Day one, no one's going to have that fast receivers unless they spend money. So with that in mind, this guy is going to be a budget beast to just throw in the slot and cover, whoever the slot receiver is. Now again, he's not going to have any other ability, any other coverage ability other than just being a one-on-one, pretty much magnet in the game. Nonetheless, though, let's go ahead and get to number 9. Number 9 is going to be William Jackson, and if you see right here, he has 85 speed, 81 man, 79 zone, 72 press, and 72 catching. Now, when it comes to this card, I gotta say one thing, is based on playing Madden 19 beta, man coverage is everything. Now, not everyone feels that way. I've heard some people say the opposite, and obviously it just comes down to playing the game. Based on me playing the game, I ran man a lot, and I was very, very effective with man. Man actually played a lot different this year than last year. It's not broken. Everything seems to work with man this year like it didn't last year. In my opinion, I think it's man over zone this year. That's just my preference. Nonetheless, though, that's why having 81 zone, man corner is very important in my opinion. 79 zone obviously is very nice for his, budget, for this budget card, and also, his overall. It's nice to have that. Now, based on last year's threshold, 75 was the catching threshold. Anyone with 75 plus would catch any ball on the field. Now, 72, of course, is not the threshold, but it was always kind of weird last year because I had players like Deion Jones who had I believe 70 catching, and he would still catch everything. So with that in mind, we don't have no idea what next year's thresholds are. But I think 72 is going to be pretty good, especially for a cornerback, especially for this price range. Probably going to be less than 5,000 coins day one. Next guy we have here is going to be Kyle Fuller. And again, same concept applies, except instead of having better catching better coverage ability, he actually has better catching ability. He has 78 catching, 85 speed, and this card is going to be an amazing player just to put out there. I would say either covering the slot corner just because he doesn't have as bad a coverage ability, or going one-on-one on the outside, man coverage, maybe man him up against one of your opponent's receivers, and he's going to be able to, if the ball is thrown to him, actually get some good interceptions. With 78 catching, again, we have no idea what the thresholds are, but 78 catching should help you out plenty. Nonetheless, though, let's go ahead and go with the DRC. 86 speed, 82 man, 78 zone, and 81 press with 78 catching. Honestly, this card's an 83 overall. He's probably going to be around, I'll say, 10, 11,000. So he's going to be on the more expensive end, I feel like, than when I'm trying to make this budget video. But I want to include him because he's only an 83 overall. And if this card does go ahead and, if he costs a little bit less, especially with people pulling packs day one, you have to pick this card up. This card looks like a monster when it comes to just being everything you want in a budget beast. And also, one last thing I want to say is that when it comes to this card is, because everyone is pulling packs day one, 80s, 81, 82, 83, 84s usually go for nothing because those are the cards that everyone's pulling. So hopefully, a lot of people pull him and you guys can snag him on your team. Next guy we have here is going to be 82 overall, Adoree Jackson. Really good speed. One away from 75 catching, which really hurts because I wish he had the 75 catching. But 76 man, 78 zone, and 75 press. Again, very, very decent for this kind of cornerback. And in my opinion, though, when it comes to this player, I honestly, when you start the year, you're not going to have players with good route running. like you're playing against. You're not going to have these elite receivers. Again, if you do play against these elite receivers, a budget squad doesn't mean crap because these guys are just going to destroy you. But when it comes to actually, you know, playing against these guys, it's going to be amazing to have someone with a lot of speed. Especially because day one, no one's going to have speed. Any cornerback with speed is, in my opinion, what I always try to target day one. Next guy we have here is going to be Bradley Roby. And you guys are understanding the whole entire philosophy here of what I'm trying to preach. Is pretty much I want a guy with good hands, a guy who has good range, and also a guy who's going to be able to somewhat have good coverage. 79 man, 78 zone. Good example right there. I'm just calling him Saquon. Griffin, same concept, except this guy I only included him on the list because I would put him as a slot corner and I would not touch him at any other cornerback position. He's not going to be my number one. He's not going to be my number two. I need him. This guy would just be put in there as a slot corner and nothing else. And again, you might say, like, then why include him to the list? Because he's not really that great of a budget player if he can't do more than one thing. The reason why I put him on the list here is because of the fact that I feel like this card is going to go for nothing. This card is going to go for crap because of his stats. But that 85 speed is going to let you be able to pick him up really, really cheap, put him against a slot receiver, and those drag routes, those slants routes, you can afford to add, you can afford to take those coins, put him to your number one cornerback, and put this guy in the slot for cheap and not have to worry. So that's why I did include him on this list, just because of the fact that he's going to be cheap and you can go ahead and pick him up and spend more coins on other positions. Next guy we have here is going to be Robert Alfred. I said it before, man coverage is OP this year. I'm ready for man coverage, 80 man coverage. Yes, please. And also 76 catching, 85 speed. This card is just a monster, and I definitely, again, will be picking this card up day one. Honestly, if I had to go ahead and tell you the truth here, guys, he's on my team day one. He's on my team day one. He's on my team day one. And I might actually pick this card up too. I'm not going to lie. I might pick up the gold card just to put on the team, just to put him in different situations, especially when someone gets tired. Next guy we have, I think, no, my bad. We just looked at William Jackson. Did we? No. William Jackson is next, I believe. 85 speed, 81 man, 79 zone, and 72 catching. Again, you guys understand the philosophy I'm trying to preach here. Get someone with good catching, good speed, and especially because it's day one, good man. That's what I would go ahead and do. Same thing with Mr. Bradley Roby. Same concept applies. So guys, if you did enjoy this video, make sure you go ahead and slap that like button. Also subscribe to the channel if you are new. Since we do have the ratings coming out for Madden 19 now, expect a lot more videos on the channel. The last 2 months, I've been uploading one video a day. Every single day. I've not missed upload in three years, pretty much. 3 years I've not missed one upload, and I'm not gonna miss one upload ever. So with that in mind, you're can expect to see 3 videos every single day for the next pretty much until Madden 19 comes out on August 2nd, and then you can expect to see 5 videos a day after that. So with that in mind, guys, a lot of content coming to the channel now that Madden 19 is here, now that we're getting into the groove of things. Again, I hope you do enjoy these videos. Hope you do enjoy Madden 19. I really hope you guys are ready for Madden 19, because I sure am, and I'm definitely excited to bring this content to you guys. So with that in mind, make sure to like and subscribe button. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.